Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. Good evening. Welcome to LCTV. My name is Shannon Claire with Lincoln Calling. Super happy to be here with you all tonight. We have a super awesome performer here for you tonight. We're super excited to bring them to you. But first, just wanted to talk a little bit. It's Give to Lincoln month, kind of, sort of. Give to Lincoln Day is on Tuesday, May 25th. And in celebration and in support for that, this whole month we have been producing some fantastic performances here on LCTV to ask for your support, to support a festival and a nonprofit organization that aims to uplift so many local artists and educators here in Nebraska and regionally and beyond. So you'll see just above us here, there's a little section that says your donation goes further with matching funds. The Lincoln Community Foundation will, for every donation, essentially give a percentage match. And again, you can go to givetolincoln.com, search Lincoln Calling, and give what you can. All of the funds will go to support the artists that you see behind me here, as well as future programming here on LCTV, as well as our Lincoln Calling Festival that is slated for September 23rd to the 25th. We're super excited to be able to bring our concert and our arts and education programming back to everybody in person in September. For those of you that are streaming on YouTube or Facebook, thank you so much. Wherever you're streaming, go ahead and check out the chat. You can find a link to our Zoom room. We have an LCTV Zoom room, so you can join the virtual audience. Our awesome social media manager, Ashley's hanging out in there right now, ready to get the party started. And go ahead, go to givetolincoln.com and show your support throughout the show tonight. To talk a little bit about the artist, I want to give you a little information. For our performer tonight, Streetlight Sounds founder and CEO Jay Crum is an award-winning rapper, producer, and graphic artist based out of Omaha, Nebraska. Originally hailing from Detroit, Crum's music has been heard and showcased extensively, racking up over 1 million streams worldwide, and earning him a performance slot at the prestigious A3C Music Festival, and most recently announced Omaha's Maha Festival for August. Crum has been featured on some of the biggest independent music blogs in the world, including Elevator, Rapzilla, CCM Magazine, and New Release Today. His songs have been featured by well-known organizations like the Seattle Seahawks and University of Michigan. And in 2020, he was named to the highly regarded Rapzilla freshman list. J. Crum accolades continue as he has won numerous awards from his music, including an OEAA Award for Best Hip Hop Artist, Rapzilla's Best New Artist of 2021, and the Trackstarz 2021 Next Up list. J. Crum does not hide behind a facade of perfection, instead delivers hard, punchline-heavy bars and smoothly crooned hooks. He presents a raw, real, and relatable version of himself in his music, and one that speaks to listeners of every walk of life. As noted by Dead End Hip Hop, you need to pay attention to what he's saying. There is no sugarcoating, only true honesty. And as someone who has seen J. Crum perform many times, and we are so excited to be able to bring J. Crum back as he performed a part of our digital experience in 2020. You're in for a hell of a show. Please welcome to LCTV J. Crum.
What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Hope y'all are feeling good, man. It is my pleasure, my honor to be here. This is also my DJ, Anthony Flakes. Let's do it. Hey! Let's go! Let's go, let's go! Hey, hey, hey! Check. I remember when I backed out on my past routes. Outcast, he was cast down, masked down, sit it on the task now, passed down from the master up in the mash out. I ain't feeding for the cash route, switching all the things that I really wanna have now. Like the chains of the women just a little when I'm straight drinking all of his liquor until I pass out. Fast forward to the post collision, oh bro, to the visions on my ghost emissions. Now I'm boasting in it, and I'm so dependent on this love, it is so sufficient. Fellowship past no division, but my heart for we so efficient. Pay me close the distance, where it's too cold and vicious. But I know that my God but the bind, say have me all tied up in it. Our hearts collided, now my life look like a kaleidoscope. Rising out the wreckage comes the image of a life of hope. That's Christ I quote. Whenever I reach the end of my road, it won't let me drown. That's why you see me jumping out this boat. Heart is broken for the brokenhearted, outcast to the downtrodden. Dog guarding minutes, getting 100, no stunning, no fronting. Minute running, running all. Steady doing somersaults, getting fired for the summer falls. Can't relax the impact of Christ on my syntax. You never gonna miss that. You meant that, he did that, let's go. Heart is breaking for some different things. Some new desires weighing on my mind. And it gave me a new song to sing. But that's what happens when our hearts collide. Hey. Brand new spirit, brand new birth. Body jumping out that hearse. That's what happens when our hearts collide. Yeah, I'm living razor from the dirt, quenching on my thirst. That's what happens when our hearts collide. Yeah. That's what happens when our hearts collide. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Trophy hit me with that body blow. Stepped in and put fire inside my bones. Separated from the pack of clones. See me emerging out the catacombs. Crown is at his throne, he's my king. Cast it at his feet. Earth is not my home, just a vagabond upon these streets. Future set in stone, awesome all the plans it has for me. I'm his masterpiece, this master's piece. He came to capture me. Ways were way too dastardly. Quit with the audacity, passing the path that he had for me. Pursue the path of blasphemy. Jackie the king that bled for me. So came all aggressively. Expose all the other mess for me. New life right here with a wreckage beat. Kinda cataclysmic, can we did this? Oh man, got his wig split, so the vicious. Dude man got the vision, now he's risen. Now on the mission, since collision. Listen, from my heart to every dream I have before, all being rearranged, made it change the day and maybe, yo, let's go. Heart is breaking for some different things. New desires weighing on my mind. And it gave me a new song to sing. But that's what happens when our hearts collide. Hey. Brand new spirit, brand new birth. Body jumping out that hearse. That's what happens when our hearts collide. Yeah, I'm living razor from the dirt, quenching on my thirst. That's what happens when our hearts collide. Yeah. See, that's what happens when our That's him. That's him on the guitar. He wanted to just put that in there. You know what I mean? Hey. Yeah. The song right here is called Monster. Yeah. Check. Catch me running backpack full of physicals. Got my pen and pad, passing passion, a bit of sauce. Been pitted, fitted from the fitness of my fitted flows. Freaking instrumentals until they're hitting the figure four. If I said it, I mean it, man, I'm a menace. Exposing all of your gimmicks, hitting switches on your critics. Offensive, got them offended. Boy, I've been about my business. Hit a spit and try to figure the figures. You need these minutes, huh? Your brother's really ready for the reload. This time the kid is going beast mode. Feeling like I keep playing on with these cheat codes. Feeling like Chef Curry shooting with the freak though. Nah, I won't miss. Constituents don't sit on no fence. Though to put me in the plate in the pinch. I'm whipping in the kitchen, man, it's all in the wrist. What I'm mixing gonna satisfy the itch, baby. Come and get your fix, I know. My vanity is classless, seeing that my ego's getting massive. Used to wanna bring the master to the masses. Now I wanna turn these rappers to cadavers. Kill them all, don't want the monster to get involved. Treating all my colleagues like a dog. Don't you see me hooping, I ain't passing out a ball. Man, I'm asking insecurities behind all of my bars. Gotta kill them all. Kill them all. Got this monster in me screaming, kill them all. Kill them all. Man, I'm murdering the beast, gotta kill it off. Kill it off. Got this monster in me screaming, kill them all. Whoa, kill them all. I feel it bursting at the seams. Do I kill them all? Or kill them off? So what's it gonna be? Do I kill them all? Or kill them off? Do I turn the other cheek? Do I kill them all? Whoa, or kill them off? Whoa. Check. Try to hide away, Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll got reckless, no alibis. My monsters come alive. I need a freedom rappers to survive. Don't even a rapping disastrous in a state of mind. Sip him out and try to find no vision, he walking blind. Mission just genocide. Two bitches, he's wicked, oh yes, I read the signs. Ambition in his eyes, risking my existence, my explicit demise. I hear the echoes of his cries. Hold up, finna go nuts, I cannot be that. Gotta focus this moment, I can't get it back. Cataract the cataracts that got me skipping the fact. I put the business over mission, politicking for cash. The monsters gotta go. Forgetting what I do this music for. But it's like the ego grows when they recognize the growth. Gotta kill it where it stands for. It overtakes my soul. Gotta kill it all. Kill it all. Got this monster in me screaming. Kill it all. Whoa, kill it all. Man, I'm murdering the beast. Gotta kill it all. Whoa, kill it all. Got this monster in me screaming. Kill it all. Kill it all. I feel it bursting at the seams. Do I kill them all? Whoa, or kill them off? So what's it gonna be? Do I kill them all? Whoa, or kill it off? Do I turn the other cheek? Do I kill them all? Whoa, or kill them off? So what's it gonna be? Do I kill them all? Or kill them off? I guess we gon' see, huh? Yeah. Hope y'all are feeling good. This next song is called Once Upon a Time. I just dropped a new album. Well, it's not, I didn't just drop it, but my latest album is called Vagabond. And this is one of the songs off that. I have not performed this a whole bunch, so bear with me. We're gonna see if we can get through it. Yeah. Check. Once upon a time, I was down bad. Gave my God everything I had, then I bounced back. Whoa. Man, I heard little buddy won't smoke. Won't catch me up balance, hold up my chalice, don't interrupt my toast. Take a sip for the gladness, sit in my palace, keeping my circle close. My brothers be bout it, put in work, grind it, down to the highs and lows. My sister be grinding, put in work, grind it, down to the highs and lows. You can never buy my soul. They was looking blind, I know, on a tightrope with a dice roll, with a dice roll, with a dice roll. Ain't gonna like them odds. Nah, little buddy ain't gang. No, little buddy ain't squad. When a little cloud off the name, and around when taking the loss. Me and the team clipped up like a seatbelt. Wanna talk deep, don't reply like an email. Flee from the feet, know when we gonna prevail. Flee from the feet, know we gonna prevail. Living the truth. Stopping no derail. No stopping no retail. With toes to the derail. Me and the team clipped up like a seatbelt. Wanna talk deep, don't reply like an email. Flee from the feet, know when we gonna prevail. Free when the turns gonna see for the retail. Whoa. Here we go. Check. Once upon a time, I was down bad. Gave my God everything I had, then I bounced back. Now I'm posted with my squad with them sounds there. Giving people freedom, now what y'all know about that. Once upon a time, I was down bad. Gave my God everything I had, then I bounced back. Now I'm posted with my squad with them sounds there. Giving people freedom, now what y'all know about that. Yeah. Let's slow it down just a little bit. This one's called Chaos. This one's produced by the homie Side Effects. Shout out to you, man. Lately, I've been feeling like it's now or never. Please forgive me for prioritizing my endeavors. Ain't no feeding off my energy if you ain't brethren. Gon' have to study all my bullet points like loaded weapons. This Smith & Wesson plenty blessed to stand the test of time. Every minute getting better just like bottled wine. The bottom line, the one that's all about a minds, controlled and compromised. But I'm knowing where the promise lies. I gotta rise. Above the hate and all of the confusion. Never been the type to put no stocks in institutions. Dreams are lucid, now completely disillusioned. Boosting from my movement, get you introduced to goons that leave you bruised. Gon' be a nuisance. I know God working on them, his work with me ain't finished. Put too much up on my plate like them Thanksgiving dinners. Surpassing all my limits, scale is on balance. Lord help me find the rules like I'm Jimmy Fallon. Yeah. I've been carving out some space, I think I lost my way. I just need to find my balance. I need to slow the pace, can't find the words to say. Where's the confidence I lost? Been carving out some space, I think I lost my way. I just need to find my balance. In the midst of this chaos. Lately I ain't let my foot up off the pedal. Wonder why these trash can rappers wanna test my metal. All that telling little heat, you singing like a kettle. Y'all still in styles, hitting licks until you're dead to settle. Me, I'm free, got no Geppetto. They either want you set aside or just settled in. Staying quiet, sitting silent on them sedatives. Still I'm sounding off them sirens in my settlement. Don't you lose your focus, giving hope out in the boat it sits. Yeah, I'm hearing God's voice cutting through all the chaos. Told me to keep the cadence, one day it's all going to pay off. Don't let them shake you off your square, I place you here to take charge. These words I giving you, the speakers needed to take the chains off. Devils and distractions, cause you fears your purpose. Get you caught up in the earth, adopting all of the curses. Got you veering every straight line like you wrote it all in cursive. Don't you ever forget what God has said your worth is. Perfect. Whoa. I've been carving out some space. I think I lost my way. I just need to find my balance. I need to slow the pace. Can't find the words to say. Where's the confidence I lost? Been carving out some space. I think I lost my way. I just need to find my balance in the midst of this chaos, Hope y'all are feeling good, man. I know things have been super crazy lately, man, and I'm hoping that we're getting towards the end of this, man, because it's just been wild. So, but yeah, man, I'm having fun with this. I miss seeing you guys face to face. I miss the connection. I miss all that. But we're gonna have to do with what we got. Much love to y'all. This is figure 4, right? All right. Yeah. Had to hit him with the figure 4. Confronted with my past with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. Oh, me had a tab, left him on the floor. Figure 4. Had to hit him with the figure 4. Confronted with my past with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. Yeah. Sometimes I be my own worst enemy. Sacrifice my artists for the industry. Fibbing in my writings about the inner me. Got war with the spirit, got no inner peace. My centerpiece is failing. Should've never been the center, I'm sinning, my heart is willing. Should've never told that feeling to get to him, heart of a felon. My heart is grieved, I can't believe I bought what they were selling. Pockets on knee, I'm begging please, this failure's overwhelming. Where the old man has to tap out. Luchador with the mask out. Casket match with the new me. Submit them, make them pass out. Match of the century. Make the people pull the cash out. Been training for this for weeks. Fully prepared for the test now. Yeah. Fully prepared for the test now. Yeah. So I had to hit him with the figure 4. Confronted with my past with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. Oh, me had a tab, left him on the floor. Figure 4. Had to hit him with the figure 4. Confronted with my past with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. Yeah. I think we all wrestle with duplicity. A never-ending fight to put our mind at ease. Between who we been and who we wanna be. Reflect on the reflection staring back at me. Sometimes I wonder if the one I was, what love would I become? Switch up on some approaches just to see the same outcome. Just want my father please when he see me, he see his son. See these teachers pouring out my lungs. I submit to it undone. But the old man like to come back, he just won't go. Rock bottom couldn't stop him, dog, he's so stone cold. That flesh should be a problem, family way too bold. Gonna have to undertake it with that 2 stone. Temporary pleasures come with permanent consequences. Losing all the fences, stress and time, settling all these fences. Yeah. Settling all these fences. What I do? Had to hit him with the figure 4. Confronted with my past with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. me, had a tab, left him on the floor. Figure four, had to hit him with the figure four. Confronted with my past, with nowhere to go. Had to take another path on another road. Oh, me, had a tab, left him on the floor. Figure four, yeah. Had to hit him with that figure four. My flesh admits it, the life I lived is finished. I submitted, the life I lived is finished. Why? I don't know why you end it like that, man. It's like you just be all smooth and he be like.
We would have went forever.
Yeah, I know we would have. It's fine.
There would have been no end to this.
I know, man. We don't have a whole lot of time. So. All right, let's do the next one. This next one was it Invisible?
Rumble was next.
Rumble. We're gonna do Rumble. This one, we did a music video for this one, but I wrote this last summer when just all the crazy things were going with police shootings and that's it's still going on, but the things that were going on last summer really inspired this song. I tell my youngins out here hustling how to get it legal. Get too friendly with the funds, make your foundation feeble. Lose your freedom, now state property like Benny Siegel. Heard a bit like you trying to tell what you speak is fecal. Matter cut through the chatter, get through the harder things. Watching pistol play, kill your potential, be the hardest thing. Posted mad that stress, it got you pressed when trying to process things. Bought the light that grow and callous, just a part of pain. If you knew your blood was royal, would you spill it over rented soil? That paranoia got you questioning who really loyal. You answered every call, but now they all ignore you. You answered every call, but now they all ignore you. Gotta get it for my partners, they divide the pie. No double vision, one accord, seeing eye to eye. If you don't score, I get the boys, no, you don't die, we rise. The one accord, it's a God that makes us qualified. Oh. Rumble, young man, rumble, yeah. Working twice as hard for a piece of the pie. We gon' get it all, get our hands to the sky. Oh. Rumble, young man, rumble, yeah. Working twice as hard for a piece of the pie. We gon' get it all, get our hands to the sky. Oh. Rumble, young man, rumble. Oh. Yeah. Rest in peace to Elijah Alamein. For those unaware, you confirming what I mean. Fascinated by the scene, styrofoam foot up a lean. But when that black kid loses his life, you're more caught up with the memes. People with my skin die for this. Had their lives spreading body FBI for this. Call the thugs and animals for them lines we miss. You blind with the bifocal, still can't find the dish. It's right here. You want my culture, but don't want my fears. It's right here. You want my culture, but don't want my fears. Oh. Rumble, young man, rumble, yeah. Working twice as hard for a piece of the pie. We gon' get it all, get them hands to the sky. Oh. Rumble, young man, rumble, yeah. Working twice as hard for a piece of the pie. We gon' get it all, get them hands to the sky. Yeah. We're going to keep this going, y'all. This next one that we got is called Invisible. We wanted to take a little bit of, we wanted to pull back a little bit and do something a little bit different. So Anthony, he plays guitar for me. This is his first instrument, but he's insane. And the pandemic hit and he got bored, and so he bought a turntable and was on Facebook Live deep frying onion rings, drinking, and simultaneously learning how to DJ in front of everyone. And now he's getting booked at venues to DJ because he got insanely good at it. So I hate him. But you know.
It was the stupidest gag ever.
Yeah, and then it turned into something serious. So I hate his guts. And you should too. But let's get into it. This song right here is called Invisible. I've been riding round town with my heart on full, but I know my tank's on low. My tank's on low. What I'm supposed to do now, can't keep forcing this smile. If you knew what I know, what I know. To some of y'all I'm less than man, to others I'm a helping hand. But for most of y'all, I'm invisible. No, y'all don't see me, no. Y'all don't see me, no, no, no. I'm invisible. Y'all don't see me, no. Y'all don't see me, no, 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 no. Invisible. Y'all don't see me, no. Y'all don't see me, no, no, no. Invisible. Yeah. Check. Before the days of the system stripped off our innocence, before society forced us all to be synonyms, we used to fly spaceships with foreign citizens. We learned that black skin correlated to longer sentences. Get back to assimilation. Can we get it in and rise above the tribulations? I lost some brothers that believed in the manipulation, that this is destiny, couldn't see the wings for the elevation. If I could go back, I speak light to you. Know you made up in the image of Christ, won't lie to you. Let him radiate this imminent light and shine through you. Are you valued and you precious in sight? Please fight through it. Well, if I could go back, I speak life to you. Know you made up in the image of Christ, won't lie to you. Know you radiate this imminent light and shine through you. Are you valued and you precious in sight? Please fight through it. Whoa, whoa. Want you to know you're not invisible. You know I see you, yeah. You know I see you, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not invisible. Yeah. You know I see you, yeah. You know I see you, yeah, 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 yeah. You're not invisible. You know I see you, yeah. You know I see you, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not invisible. You know I see you, yeah. You know I see you, yeah, yeah, You're not invisible. You know I see you, yeah. You know I see you, yeah. Yeah. Man, I hope you guys are still doing good, man. We're gonna keep this going. What we got next?
Looks like we have Made for This.
Made for This. So this is a song that I really, really love. This is one of the songs that got featured by the Seattle Seahawks. It's a banger. So we're gonna liven up the spirits a little bit, get moving around, you know what I mean? Get the blood flowing, you know what I'm saying? So wherever you at home, you know what I mean? Throw something. Don't break it though. Let's do it. Hey, 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 hey. Boy, I'm in my zone. Hey, I was going around one more time. Okay, let's do it. Boy, I'm in my zone. Y'all boys should've known. My dog's got a code. You can't match my drip. But my gang don't switch. That good book gon' flip. We don't never trip. Hey, we were made for this. Whoa. We were made for this. Yeah. We were made for this. Whoa. We were made for this. Yeah, yeah. We were made for this. Whoa. We were made for this. Yeah. 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 We were made for. I spent too much time being runner-up, thinking of us running up. You might wanna duck, wanna war with us, calling bluffs on them talking tough. See, we had enough, that fake love, it all getting stuck. Never been the one to play your politics, overthrowing them parliaments, rap to abolish bondages. Don't acknowledge the occupants, garbage ish. Really makes no kind of sense. Where they find a kid with all that mileage in? I don't know, not liable for the wreckage, the dopeness undeniable. They looking for me like I'm lying, no, the flow maniacal. Advise your folks before you grab the mic. You might want to write some notes to find your goals and rap the minor notes to free the minor foes. Go get her. Never been the type to flex the foe figure. Go get her. Go for the goal. Call me a gold digger. Gotta get my own. These goals. I gotta go get them. Haters go get it. Don't know the Holy Ghost did them. Boy, I'm in my. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, my dog's got a code. You can't match my drip. Boy, my game don't switch. That good book gon' flip. We don't ever trip. We were made for this. Whoa, we were made for this. Yeah, we were made for this. Yeah, we were made for. We were made for. We were made for this. We were made for this. We were made for this. We were made for. We were made for. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We were made for. We were made for this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I featured one of my good friends, No Big Deal, and that was fire. He killed it. So yeah, he couldn't be here, of course, because he lives in Nashville and he's not coming here. This song right here is called Jive Turkeys. Big homie in his element. Ain't no wrecking his regiment, rudimentary relevance that he's relishing. You insulting my intelligence. It's evident your rap is excrement from an elephant. When you be irrelevant. I need mine, I mean yours. In the meantime, I just need time. Open doors and I be fine. Emos D9 shows on pause and I rewind. Then I realize my jealousy got me on decline. You don't really know the feeling when they paint you as a villain. In the night you get to thinking, homie, maybe they was right. Cause your eyes go to the ceiling and replaying all your dealings. Oh boy, methods of your healing, diving deeper in your plight. Don't you get involved on my dog's reservoir. Tarantino with the bars, know they in it from the start. No, I do not play no part. Whole squadron full of ops. Through the day, congratulations, but I'm plotting in the dark. Hold up, don't you ask me about no motive. Whole career I've been supportive while my peers all get promoted. Hitting numbers, hitting quotas, post some photos on their socials. Put you all on notice, put my shoes all on your sofa. Should've never gave y'all money. Rick James to your Charlie Murphys. I'm done playing with your job turkeys. I die quicker with the pride lucky. But is it worth it if I hit you with some lines to get your mind working? Nobody better make a sound. I need everything. Whoa. Somewhere I fell and lost my crown, but I'm still a king. What we say, I just need mine, I mean yours in the meantime. I need mine, I mean yours in the meantime. I need mine, I mean yours in the meantime. I need mine, I mean yours. I'm laying down the gauntlet. I'm tired of watching culture vultures turn a profit while the real ones never charting. Little buddy, run your pockets. I want your platform, in your wallet, in your market, in your follows. I should stop it. Might be bitter cause your time is ticking. And these songs ain't hitting. I know they hits, but I can't get these folk to pay attention. Maybe because my skin is black and I ignore the fitness. Maybe it's in this time the boys said wine and hit the scriptures. Get offended in the absence of contentment. My resentment be ascended out the methods that I lived in. Maybe I just need a minute for my methods, make a minute. In battles with my sin and going back and forth like tennis. Like, boy, I'm in that chips just. Baby, just repent. While a rapper level up, you gotta go and act like this. Just because I got that victory don't mean you don't exist. Living water in your goblet can go ahead and take a sip. I was satisfied till I saw that Twitter verified. While the other side probably searching for that paradise. What I realized, numbers be another ending fight. If I chase my purpose, dog, I'll never be denied. Pushing to the mark, steady pleasing up the prize, yeah. Keep my eyes on the truth while I'm ducking all the lies, yeah. Keep my head low, staying focused, word for the wise. I'm killing off the villain whenever I hear him cry. Nobody better make a sound. I need everything. Somewhere I fell and lost my crown, but I'm still a king. What we say, I just need mine, I mean yours in the meantime. 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 Run it. Yeah. Where we at? Placebos. This our last one?
What? Get out!
All right, this one right here is going to be our last song, and then we'll get into a Q&A. But this song is called Placebos, and this song is super... It's all good. This song's super close to my heart. I talk about some of my issues with mental health and some of my struggles going through it as a leader and people looking to me. And so I wanted to take some time to speak on that. And so, yeah, that's what I wrote this record about. And, yeah. Dr. Gimme, is it here?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Well, I promise you we're going to get it right.
Wonders if things would ever change in their life.
Doctor, give me pills to get these feelings off me. Screams of suicide ain't silence, they just whisper softly. Ain't the strong friend, just got one lie that's repeated often. Pastor told me you ain't innocent, start living godly. Mine been tempted to end it since I was 17. Surely bring it to my temple, spilling grenadine. Told me walk upon the light like Mike and Billie Jean. Told me to destroy the giant, got no stones for the Philistine. Uh-oh, you ain't hear this from the minister. Giving words of freedom while I'm feeling like the prisoner. You know you supposed to go and uplift every listener. How dare you bring your problems past your own perimeter? I know, let me get these jokes off. If laughter be the host, the pain a co-star. You know I'm drowning but can't find me with no sonar. Sentiments ain't healthy but the exit feeling so far. Lord, I need you like the thread that needs a needle. The depression turning lethal when I know my heart's deceitful. These demons, they paint my death upon the easel, but they're not prophetic. Got the anesthetic, won't be overcome by evil. Lord, forgive me for hitting where my hope is. I know your victory is something I can boast in. And when I feel defeated, walls that fit and closed in. Help me remember I'm your child and I'm chosen, yeah.
So many people have lost hope, and you know how you can
I'm
tell
your child and I'm chosen, yeah.
when you no longer begin to pray.
And I'm chosen, yeah.
When you no longer
I'm your child and I'm chosen, yeah.
Expect God to do something in your life, you begin to lose hope.
I'm your child and I'm chosen.
If you ever felt this morning that your life is ruined, your marriage is bleeding, your finances are bleeding, your singleness is bleeding, and you've lost hope, let me encourage you today that there.
I found hope, I found love, I found joy, I found peace. It was found in you, Lord. It was found in you, Lord. I found hope, I found love, I found joy, I found peace. It was found in you, Lord. It was found in you, Lord. I found hope, I found love, I found joy, I found peace. It was found in you, Lord. It was found in you, Lord. I found hope, I found love, I found joy, I found peace. It was found in you, Lord. It was found in you, Lord. I found you. I found you. I found you. I found you. I don't care if you remember me. These similes and melodies ain't the remedy for the doubt I wrestle with mentally. Every day, man, it betters me. Better bet on these benefits that beneficially temper me. Ill temperaments don't get to me. Thought I was self-sustaining, solo dolo low, proclaiming the response to our arraignment. Not guilty, the gavels banging. Picking on my chest, redeem me for this freedom. We ain't leaving till we see a sea of unbelievers screaming that they all believe it. Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Stick around. I don't know what the next instructions are, but someone's gonna come and give them to you. Shannon, who is super awesome, so.
Yes. What a wonderful set from J. Crum. Thank you so much for being with us tonight here on LCTV. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take just a quick little break just to get things situated here in the studio. Our ED, Spencer Munson's going to join J. Crum and chat a little bit about just what he's been up to the last year, especially what's coming up, and just maybe some of his musical influences and who he's been working with and collaborating with. Go ahead, though, and head over to givetolincoln.com. You can go ahead and give what you can and check out a little bit more about who Lincoln Calling is. Again, our festival is coming up September 23rd to the 25th. We're really excited to bring back our in-person festival this year. And special to wrap up our Give to Lincoln month, essentially, on Tuesday, May 25th, we'll have Emily Bass and the Near Miracle here in the studio. So make sure to come back to LCTV on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Thanks for being with us. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Mic check. Can you hear us?
Lincoln Calling has transformed the streets of downtown Lincoln, Nebraska since 2004. For 17 years, it's been a week-long celebration of music, interactive art, and installations, nonprofit engagement, educational workshops, wellness gatherings, community conversations. We can go on, and we will.
Lincoln Calling thrives on featuring bands just before they break, while showcasing a multitude of genres, artists, and disciplines along the way.
Over the past 5 years, we have made diversity in artistic and educational programming our top priority. Our festival now boasts 50-50 representation between male and female artists. Since 2016, 60% of our headliners represent Black, Indigenous, people of color, and LGBTQ+ communities.
Lincoln Calling has highlighted some of the country's and state's most exciting emerging artists, educators, activists, and innovators. It has been within our mission since day one to draw a bridge for some of Nebraska's most talented artists and educators to share the stage with national acts.
In 2020, when most festivals were forced to take the year off, we became the glue to help bind our music scene.
We partnered with local production company, the Basement Creators Network, longtime Lincoln Calling venue, the Bourbon Theater, and again with Creative Hub Turbine Flats to produce Lincoln Calling 2020, the digital experience. For our 3-day festival, over 12,000 participants tuned in from 20 countries worldwide and 48 different states. This inspired our 2021 project, Lincoln Calling TV, recently launched in partnership with the Basement Creators.
Here we go. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to LCTV. We're hanging out in the studio with Jay Crum and his DJ Anthony, last name, I'm sorry?
Flakus.
Yes. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Man, this is, thanks for coming up to Lincoln, kicking it with us.
Man. Of course.
You had a big week with the announcement of Maha.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Who on that bill are you excited to see?
I'm keep it a bug, man. Thundercat.
Yes,
I listen to
of
Thundercat
course.
like every day.
Right.
So to see that was like, it's a dream come true, man. It's like definitely a bucket. Maha was already a bucket list.
Sure.
But like Thundercat was also one, and so like being able to do both I'm excited.
That's awesome.
The basic in me is excited for Japanese breakfast. I like me some indie music.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
We were fortunate enough to have her at Lincoln Calling in 2018.
Awesome.
So she's great.
And a local guy, Keith Rowe, he's DJing.
Yeah,
he's
I love
fire.
Keith.
Yeah, he's fire.
You've been killing it all independently.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do it?
Really just trying to educate myself, man. I'm a student, so like I try to learn as much as I can, and do as much as I can, for myself as well. So
Right. Well, you've got a crew around you too. Tell us about Streetlight.
yeah, we have Streetlight. So there's no way I could be where I'm at if it wasn't for everyone involved. So my man Anthony, of course the band Streetlight. I have a team of creators to help us. My video team, Walt and the people over at WMK Media. Like all of I couldn't have done any of this without them. But yeah, so educating and then surrounding myself with just people. You can't do it. No one can do it by themselves. But but Streetlight is independent. Artist collective, and then it also doubles as a creative agency. Okay. So we offer services for independent artists. So if you need mixing and mastering, if you need ads management, if you need press releases, consultations,
booking tours.
We haven't gotten into that yet.
It's a lot of work.
but that is definitely a facet that I want to get. I want to get expert level at that before I offer it to other people. Yeah.
So, last year was tough.
Yeah.
How did you adapt? How did you get through?
Yeah. So I doubled down on creating content.
Yeah.
So one of those things okay, well I'm not touring, right? So so what we did was we released a single every 3 weeks. Wow. Followed that next week by a music video. Followed that next week by behind the scenes, and we did that for the entire year, all the way until August. Yeah. Until we released the album, and so that's what we did to stay busy. And then at the once I dropped the album, I also came out with Streetlight Sounds as our company, and so knowing that touring was gone with the company, one, trying to help other artists, but two, it also brought some extra income to us as well.
For sure.
Because you had to everybody has to adapt. You got to
Right.
figure out how you're gonna do this thing.
All throughout this, he was also kind of texting me on the side like, "Hey man, I've been listening to a lot of Fall Out Boy. Like, we should do some rock stuff."
Yeah.
And I'm just like shoving him off to the side, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's do pop punk or let's do something. And it was just like a little itch in his side, and it actually materialized.
Yeah, we ended up.
on.
Earlier. So last month. So it wasn't until we hit 2021.
Okay.
So where like we tried something different.
Sure.
But I had that itch all through 2020, and I was like,
Where did
dude,
that love come from? Like, going from R&B to hip hop to pop punk.
Yeah, I love music.
Yeah,
like
well,
I just love
sure.
music, and if you like, Patrick Stump's always been like huge like inspiration to me as far as like creating. Even when I'm writing hooks and stuff, I always especially early on, I would always like hit Anthony. I was like, yo, how would Patrick Stump do it? Like, how would he do it?
Right.
And so. So it was just something where I've always loved it. I love Cuddy. I love how Cuddy mixes it, and so it was just it was just something I love doing. So yeah, I'm a student of the game, and I love music. And Anthony helped produce that project. So Starlight Drive came out last month. It's 3 songs, and so if you guys like it, and it's been doing pretty good. So like if you guys like it, I'm gonna keep doing.
I'm gonna check that out. I gotta admit, I haven't checked that out.
Yeah.
So
It's pretty. Yeah, I love it.
So tell us about your writing process. Do you work? Is it primarily you writing lyrics? Are you messing around with beats? Do you make beats? Do you collaborate? You obviously collaborate with a ton of people.
Yeah. So I do produce. Especially so like I'll produce. I'll make something. I might have some samples or something like that. Some of the creative process, I'll send it to Anthony, and then he'll roast me because he's like, "Oh, this sample is trash. I should replay it."
Well, he finds these canned ass guitar parts, and it's this somebody typed this out on their keyboard on like Fruity Loops because they don't know how to play the guitar, the sample. Since they're not a guitar player, they're not keen to what a good
but
guitar
you got the
tone
little
is.
melody,
But
you got the idea down, and then you
I
come
kind of
in.
create a skeleton
like,
of it
cool.
and have them come in. Some of them I produce all the way through.
Cool.
But that, and then I have 2 producers that I work closely with.
Okay.
Other than that, it's really just
all in house.
yeah, trying to do just with the gang.
That's cool.
So,
So how did I know there's times that you play with a band? Like when did you kind of move from maybe producer DJ to like collaborating with a bunch of musicians?
yeah, so that happened. So me and Anthony used to be part of a band together at this church we were at.
Okay.
And we both.
This is like 12 years
12
ago.
years ago, yeah. And so I started like, I was like, yo, I don't really want to do church shows anymore. I'm kind of done with this whole thing. And around 2013, 2014, I started getting booked for other shows outside of like churches. I was like, I don't really want those. Let's do this.
Pubs, dive bars, clubs.
And then, so I got Anthony, and then had a drummer, and we had a DJ, and we were just doing that. And then, of course, as the ball rolling, we started getting a lot of momentum. We started adding other pieces to the band. But
That's awesome.
The band as a whole has kind of been like a revolving door.
yeah, but
like,
the last 3 years has been the same people.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah,
So, where did a lot of these influences come from? You mentioned the church. Your parents have like amazing music collections that they were feeding you.
yeah.
Did you have friends? Where did it come from early in your
Yeah, early on was Motown because
Okay,
I'm
sure.
from Detroit. So so
When did you move to Omaha?
I was young, man. I was
Okay.
like, but I would my parents were both of them were in college.
Okay.
So I would go, I would spend all my summers with my grandmother in Detroit.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So
cool.
like Al Green,
Oh, yeah.
Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, like all stuff like that. That was stuff that I would listen to all the time. And so, so that was really, that's what my early influence.
And then like, were you parents have you taking piano lessons?
No,
Just singing in the choir?
Nah, no.
Really? Just picked it all up
yeah,
yourself?
Yeah, when I was like 13, I started there were some kids that they were all writing like diss raps to the teacher. and and I was like, oh man, I'm about to get on this, you know what I mean? And
right.
Wrote a diss rap.
Who could one up each other with the diss raps?
Yeah, and like I was, oh, I'm good at this, and it kind of just kept going.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a lyric or a rhyme that's stuck with you over the years, whether it's somebody else's or even your own?
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can pick like.
Well,
if it was one of my,
go ahead.
If it was one of mine, there's one that I like wrote with the last project that stuck with me, and I've been really big on like trying to protect like my energy and trying to make sure I'm around people that aren't trying to take advantage of me and things like that. So I have this line in Chaos that says, ain't no feeding off my energy if you ain't brethren, gonna have to study all my bullet points like loaded weapons. And that's a line that I feel like is a mantra that I've taken over the last couple of years of like keeping people, people like Anthony, like my, other people that I hold close to, like these are the people that I'm, spending my time with, putting my energy into.
For sure.
So yeah.
So you've got a bunch of tunes where you're collaborating with other local MCs, singers. What's been your favorite collaboration?
Mm-hmm.
Whether that's locally or, you probably sent some tracks across the country working with some
folks,
I
work with a lot of,
And then tell us about some of your most recent collaborations. I love the project with Thailand.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. So that's probably my favorite local collaboration.
Yeah, she's badass.
She just went crazy. Like, oh, man, she just went crazy. So, working as far as like, vocally, like she went crazy. Jerron Taylor is another guy. Yeah, his voice is insane. Yeah. And so the work we've done is great. I think we have another one we're going to be doing here soon. Awesome. And then like as far as on the production side, there's this guy named Riley, and he produces, and he's really he's really, really dope. And then of course,
this
Anthony,
guy.
Yeah. So.
You mentioned at the close of your set that you've been, navigating mental health through music.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit, expand upon that? Maybe how it got you through. I know we all went through it last year.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I don't know what I would have done if I didn't have like a house studio to like just like lock myself in and so it was
cassette tape, like wrap it in.
Right. Yeah. Something I would have had to try to figure something out, but yeah, it was like times where, especially last summer, like honestly, there were times I was afraid to leave my house. Like it was just so heavy, and like I was like, and I don't know how reasonable it was, but there were days I was like, yo, if I go outside, like this could be like my last day. Like I had so much.
It was for too many people.
Yeah. Right. It was like I was just paranoid. I was just so like frustrated and hurt and everything, and so I just, I locked myself in the studio and I just created. Yeah. I probably have like 80 unreleased songs right now.
Wow.
So I'm trying to figure out what to do with them all, but it's just.
Sure.
Yeah.
Send him to this guy and he'll pick out his favorite.
Right. Yeah.
A lot of the knowing Josh will be stuff also that just doesn't get released.
Yeah.
Not in a negative sort of like shady way, but some music this isn't for the public.
Yeah, I definitely have some songs that are that aren't that, but. Yeah.
So you've had, some really sweet accolades dropped on you in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
But I think some of the most unique are these sports teams that are jumping on you.
Yeah.
Tell us about the Seahawks and Michigan Wolverines, featuring your music.
Right? Like it's wild, man.
Like they just find you, or you got a publicist?
Yeah.
Or what?
So I work with a licensing company, and so I would submit songs to them. And then whoever's on their team, they'll go through their library, and if they like the song, they use it. Wow. So they heard my song. They're like, this works perfectly for what we're trying to do. And they picked it up. And I didn't even get like tagged in it. I didn't know. No one told me. I got tagged. Someone was like, yo, this is like, someone sent it to me. I was like, yo, what the hell is going on, bro? And so, I took it and reposted it. And but
Did you see a little scratch from it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You got paid, right?
I got paid. Yeah, they pay good.
So, I think you've also really boosted your career by your social media. I mean, it's super sharp. How about, moving to new platforms like TikTok?
Yeah, man.
How have you embraced video? You said you kind of got a video crew.
Yeah.
How's that evolved over the last couple of years?
So I started, the video crew was more helping with like the music videos type stuff.
Sure.
I didn't want to use them for like content stuff. So I've been learning to shoot myself. So a lot of the things you're seeing on TikTok were all self-shot videos. Yep. But it was just something where listen, I'm a 30-year-old man. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be on TikTok dancing. I'm not doing any of them. I'm not. I'm just not. This is not me. Right. But it was something. So because of that, I was like, yo, I'm not even gonna for a while. I'm not even gonna mess with this place, right? But it was something where it was like, okay, Josh, you got to stop being stubborn. Mm-hmm. How can you do this and still stay true to yourself?
Your bars speak for themselves.
Yeah. And so it was like one of those things where I was like, look, I'm gonna get on there. I'm gonna be unapologetically me, and see what happened. And
so good. Follow him on TikTok.
Yeah, so
Instagram
things have been
videos,
going crazy.
Get on it.
Fred Durst likes him too. Apparently.
Yeah, Fred Durst. That's crazy. Yeah, Fred Durst commented on my shit 2 days ago, bro.
People have been joking about Fred. I think he did the Lollapalooza lineup or something, and people have been clowning.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, dude, what is going on? Fred Durst put some charge emojis on my stuff, and I was like, he did. Andy Grammer this was liked my stuff and commented on my stuff, and I was like, yo, this is great. This is wild. So I didn't expect that, but that was pretty cool.
So speaking of Thundercat, the last shows I saw before the pandemic were Thundercat and Kamasi Washington.
Yeah, at Slowdown.
Yeah. What were your last shows? Do you remember before the pandemic?
I don't know. What were yours?
That's why you gotta seize the moment when you're in it. Because people so often don't know when is their last time doing something. You know what I mean? Like as a musician, we do dozens of shows every year, and it becomes so routine. And it's like, because you can kind of get gig fatigue after a while. You know what I mean? Sure. It's like I don't want to sound like a dick. Every moment that I get to play on stage, I want to now, in light of everything, be fully there and fully aware of crap, you never know what could happen. The next gig's never promised. Let's, have this one right now.
Right. Shannon, that's what it was. It was a book. It was a show that Shannon booked me in, and we were getting ready to do. It was a show right before South by Southwest.
Oh, wow.
And we were supposed to go do that, and then South by Southwest got canceled.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And oh man, that sucks.
So it was like one of those little fundraiser shows.
Yeah,
so we can all
so we all
down
can go.
there.
Yeah. So I think that was the last show.
That's wild.
If it wasn't that one, it was another show that she booked. It was something right around that time. Shout out Shannon, man. She's always she's amazing. She's always looking out. So
for sure.
Shout out her.
Favorite show you ever played? We talked about this, big shows, some weird shows.
Yeah. Favorite show.
Said something about Creighton?
No, Lecrae.
No, there was one Lecrae. We played. I opened for Lecrae at Slowdown, and that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
that was pretty cool. But as far as energy and everything, there was a show at the Zoo Bar in Lincoln.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Zoo Bar is always a great venue, but there was just an energy. It was us. I think the Fade played too.
Yeah,
everything just felt so good. That was another Shannon show.
Awesome.
But that was just a super. It was fire.
My personal favorite, actually, I thought of it just as you were talking, was the Flawed EP headliner that we did at the Reverb.
At Reverb, yeah.
This was my favorite because Josh let me have control over everything.
Yes.
Awesome.
The stage setup, the monitoring setup with the in-ears.
Mm-hmm.
He let me he said, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to show up the day of. I'm going to show up the day of, and I'm going to sing, and I expect you to have everything taken care of. So booking it, and and it was the best sounding show.
It was great. It was great.
And the performance was
John's
awesome.
great too, but yeah, like everything was great.
We had a good draw. Like, it was just the ideal. Went off without a hitch. Just
That's another thing about being independent and building a team is like delegating and like letting them do it, because it was like he's built enough trust where it'd be like, okay, you can do this. I can afford to sit back, and I know it's not going to fail.
Right. This was, we might spend a bit longer on this question because there's a lot of cool stuff like that. This and the trust that he's talking about is built on all of the shows that we play on the road where the sound guy didn't show up and I had to run the sound. Just like, we're here, we're miles away from home. We need to figure it out, otherwise, we're hosed. Like, we going from sleeping with our head on the curb in a parking lot to, there was a show where I shared a sleeping bag with somebody touring with us.
It was weird.
On a park bench in the middle of the desert in Albuquerque.
So he's saying that was necessary. It was not. That was not. He didn't have to.
It was. The bus was full.
No, he didn't have to do that.
One of our people slept on the floor.
I'm not gonna let you lie to these people. You did not have to do that. That was not a necessary thing. You were being weird.
And the next day, the venue we were at had us booked at a 5-star hotel. So it's like, it's all these extremes, unpredictable. You never know what to expect.
Yeah, life on the road, right?
Yeah.
Who's your favorite like current artist that's popping, or like a collective? As you've got your collective, do you see another artist that's rocking this collective?
I love what J. Cole is doing with Dreamville. I love what Top is doing with TDE. Going more independent. I love what No Big Deal is doing with Indie Tribe. Let's see. I love Saba, so I love man, I love what all they're doing. I love what Smino's doing. So so there's a lot of artists that I'm fans of and I watch. I mean, Thundercat, come on, man. What I love about Thundercat is like he'll write a song about being a cat and it'll be the most musically technical thing ever. Right. He meowed for 6 minutes straight and it was amazing. No one can pull that off.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's coming up next year? Or like the end of this year, you got Maha, we got Lincoln Calling.
Bro, there's a lot of stuff going on. But we're playing Waiting Room on June 26th.
Okay.
Then we got Maha after that. I'm dropping an album in the fall.
Awesome.
I'm dropping a course. This is an exclusive, but I'm dropping a course for independent artists in the beginning of August. There'll be a lot of details about that, but just the stuff, like the things that you've asked me about how to be independent and how to do this. I'm dropping a course to help other independent artists navigate this thing. And so, so like there's just the Artist Collective, we're dropping a summer playlist in July as well. Albums from the other people part of the collective. Cool. So just a lot of stuff happening this year. So great.
Well, thank you so much, J. Crum, for being with us, Anthony. Tell us a little bit, where can everybody find you on social medias? J. Crum Music?
Yep. J. Crum Music everywhere, jcrummusic.com. For Streetlight, you can go to streetlightsounds.co. And that's the website. That's where you can do that. If you're an independent artist and you want you want to see what we're about or how we can help you, you can go there as well. Streetlightsounds.co.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
Awesome. Thanks everybody for tuning in to Lincoln Calling TV. Please support these artists as well as others in our community by going to givetolincoln.com and searching for Lincoln Calling and donating what you can. Every donation that you make goes towards a larger pool of matching funds that we're trying to get some of. So thank you for your support. Have a wonderful night. Make sure you tune in Tuesday. Special night, special time. Emily Bass and the Near Miracle are going to be in the studio. 9-piece band. Give to Lincoln celebration. Do not miss it.
That's what's up.
We'll talk to you later.